Tradition 10. Coda has no opinion on outside issues, hence the Coda name ought never be drawn into public controversy. Coda's 10th tradition tells us that Coda purposely takes no position on outside issues. This begs the question, what is an outside issue? An outside issue will be any issue or problem that is not central to our primary purpose. Each group has but one primary purpose, to carry its message to other codependents who still suffer. Tradition 5. In other words, if a problem is outside the context of recovery from codependence, it's an outside issue for the group of Codependents Anonymous. Why is it important that Coda refrain from taking positions on outside issues? Tradition 10 goes on to tell us that taking such positions will draw us into public controversy. We avoid controversy because it can hamper our efforts to fulfill our primary purpose in Tradition 5. Controversial issues, by their nature, are polarizing. They undermine our Tradition 1 principle of unity. If Coda were to take a position on issues like pro-choice versus pro-life, or tax breaks versus social program spending, those who held the opposite view might well feel unable to come to Coda for the help they need. Since we never know what issues a newcomer may feel passionate about, we avoid taking a public stand on any issue that isn't central to our purpose. Many of us, when we were practicing our codependent patterns, would question the validity of a relationship if we disagreed on nearly anything. How can I stay with them if they don't believe in the same fill in the blank? How can I possibly be in a relationship with someone who thinks that way? If the disagreement is an issue that really is fundamental to the relationship, it may be that everyone would be better off letting go of that relationship. However, we often applied the same thinking to issues that really had no importance to the relationship. I can't be with her. She doesn't like the same brand of potato chips. In recovery, we learn to put first things first. This means that we can cultivate an understanding of which issues are central to a relationship and which are outside issues. Then we work at letting go. We learn to accept that our relationship partners may have differing opinions. Some of us think of this as allowing others the right to be wrong, without needing to correct or fix them. Avoiding controversy over outside issues means that we are in less frequent conflict with those around us. It means that we have more energy to focus on the issues that truly are central to the relationship. So that we can put first things first and live and let live, we ask the question, how important is it? Other questions to consider in our study of Tradition 10. 1. Do I allow outside controversy to affect my relationships? 2. What outside issues do I bring into my relationships and why? 3. Do I need my partner to see and feel the same way I do on all issues? 4. How important is it for me to be right? 5. Can I disagree agreeably? 6. What codependent patterns cause me to bring in outside issues? 7. Can I accept that I may be mistaken when I disagree with someone? 8. Can I allow someone to disagree with me without feeling rejected or getting defensive? 9. How important are the things I find myself arguing about? Do they still look important a week later? 10. What is the effect on relationships when we argue over minor disagreements? 11. Which steps can I use to deal with this issue? 12. Which other traditions come into play in looking at outside issues? 13. What is my higher power's will in approaching outside issues?